let's get into a picture here while we're still going through. Thank you, everybody. Let's at least get into some of these because, yeah, go ahead, Fro.
So this is yesterday. The first photo, I just want to note that this is from yesterday. I don't know this man, but he is obviously 7 feet tall or something.
He's an actor. John posted his name. I don't remember.
I don't either, but we looked it up. He's 6 foot tall, this guy.
Okay, so John is at least 5'5" there, right?
I mean, that guy's kind of leaning over. Imagine if his head was straight up. I mean, he looks like a giant next to John.
Okay. Michael.
Yet somehow, look at
it is
the arms. Look at the arms. The arms.
Wait a minute.
Holy shit, it is.
That's the guy from Terminator?
Yeah.
That's Kyle Reese?
Yeah. Tombstone?
Right? Oh, he was in so much good shit. John Connor's dad, that's right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. So he's 6 feet. All right.
Which by my measurement makes John 4'11" in this photo.
Okay.
This is him the next day. Now, real quick.
Hold on. Even before Terminator.
Right.
You got Aliens would be my number one with him. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So note the pants John's wearing there.
Yeah.
That's yesterday.
They look clean.
Yeah.
Not his.
Here he is today with Linda Blair. Those pants look familiar.
Oh, he's wearing the same pants. Okay. Can I just make my I'm just gonna throw this out. This is my theory. I don't know anything. Linda, you look great, by the way.
She does.
He went out drinking after his shift last night. That's the outfit he went out drinking in.
Right.
He came back to the hotel, wherever he's at, passed out.
Yes.
And woke up and wore the same exact shit that he passed out in.
Well, he had a different shirt on.
Look, I can understand if you're Chuck Zito, if you're a wrestler, you show up with sleeveless shit, right? Or you show up in your gimmick. But this is ridiculous. This is a convention where people are paying money to take photos with you, and you look like you should be pumping their gas.
Well, hold on.
Yeah. Good point.
Now, how tall is she?
So she's 5'1", which again, if you think about it, she's kind of leaned over. If she's standing up straight, that makes John maybe, I don't know, 5'4". Can I get this one in here? I got another, like, look at the...
And there's less than 6 inches between the top of their heads.
Why does he always touch heads? I know. It's such a gross fucking thing.
Look at this, though. What is going on with that sleeve?
John is 4 feet 14 inches in that photo. Wait a minute, was that sleeve? It looks like Frankenstein's shirt.
So it looks like it was cut off, but also sewed back on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. We've created this shirt in the lab.
So yes, there's him with Linda Blair, and then this is him with TV's Gina Gershon.
Why is he wearing that thing around his neck? I mean, what is that?
It's a medallion that says the goat.
No, it does not.
No,
I wish.
That's gotta be because people don't recognize him. Like he has to wear that. Like Gina Gershon doesn't have to, but he does.
Right.
It's a picture of him, Howard, and Robin.
Yeah, they go, there's a homeless guy in... Oh, wait, no, that's John. I see the lanyard.
Yeah.
Okay, how tall is Gina?
So she's 5'6".
Okay, and she's not standing up straight, and she's tilting her head.
It looks like she might even be kind of sitting on that bench behind her.
Yeah.
Yes, or he's on an area that almost maybe he's raised up.
Well, he's on his tippy toes. He always does that.
Can you go back to the Terminator guy, to the Aliens guy?
This guy?
Yeah. Does that not look like it was taken in a stairwell? Is that where John's table?
It looks like that guy's head's about to touch the ceiling.
Right.
Is the lanyard a pic of his album? Oh, that would be hilarious. Okay.
There's
all right.
an interesting thing about this photo.
Yeah.
If you zoom in on his hand that's on her shoulder, you'll notice there is a giant
fucking God
under his fingernails.
I love the title of the post: Blood and Shit. He's not a gardener. He's not a mechanic. You know, who is this individual 2112? You bring up two excellent points. The man who will run the opposite direction of manual labor 10 out of 10 times has fingernails as if he was changing the transmission on a Camaro. Like, what the fuck? Put that back up. I got to see that again.
This one?
And that's on Gina Gershon's shoulder.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, if it ain't his
doesn't
fucking...
need that in her life.
Can you imagine after he pulls his head off, he tells you the story of when he had lice in Las Vegas and they wouldn't let him leave his room?
Or when he's going to try to share this picture with her on her Twitter. And she sees that hand.
She looks like $1 million. He looks like one large.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me...
Ugly stuff. They're all gone. Right. We begin bombing in 5 minutes.
You need to leave.
I moved myself down.
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
All right. This is his menu, right? This is
okay.
A photo, 8x10, $40. Photo, selfie with your own camera, same price. Combo autograph and selfie, $60. Memorabilia, posters, DVD, etc. What more
DVD.
Is there?
What was the etc.?
Right, that's what I'm dying to know. I bet you it's Tonight Show watch, like shit he tried to sell. Yeah.
There's no way they released one too many on DVD.
How about the fact that his book signed is cheaper than a selfie with your camera?
Yes.
Yeah.
Even he knows what a piece of shit that book is.
And it's CD for $30, like anyone has a fucking CD player in 2025.
Yeah. Oh, John, you're in luck. My car has a DVD CD combo player in it.
Yeah.
Fucking tool. Look at that. John CD signed. Yeah, thank God. Cameo / video greetings, $30. How you gonna? Oh, so but why would they ask you for a cameo?
Well,
I think them.
I know they're face to face.
No, I speak stupid. I believe what he's saying there is you, instead of a selfie, you start a video on your camera and he'll stand there and talk to your phone for 60 seconds or whatever.
Well, somebody was telling me that somebody asked him for an interview and he said he would do 10 minutes for $200. Now, here's what I know. I've never done these ChillerCons, but I did read the TOS, if you will.
Right.
And one of the things they specifically state is that if anybody that has a booth there, no matter what stairwell it's located in, if they are making up prices for stuff, that you need to contact management immediately because you can't go into business for yourself like that.
Yeah, there's a contract.
Everybody, you can't undercut people and you can't overcharge, right? So it's like everybody's on the same team here. So I would hope that's not true. That he's offering $200 to do 10 minutes of an interview.
Yeah.
Not nearly quite as bad as some other information that we have tonight.
Well, now there's an interview that someone did do. Now, I wonder how much this person had to pay for this interview. I'd be curious to reach out to her and see what she was charged.
Well, it wasn't 10 minutes long, if that tells you anything.
Maybe she couldn't afford it with those prices, you know?
Hi, I'm Diana Lynn, and I am here with Stuttering John from the Howard Stern Show. And back in 1999, I had a slight hangover, and I showed up after I had been cast to be on the Howard Stern Show.
He looks like the dad of a Special Olympics athlete. Like he's wearing the medal that they won.
Yeah, yeah.
He might even look like the athlete. He might even pass as the athlete.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
All right.
It's you kind today.
Up after I had been cast to be on the Howard Stern Show to be evaluated for Penthouse, which they didn't pick me.
He finally wakes up. He hears the word Penthouse. He's not wearing a girdle. No, he's holding in he's sucking it in. Look at his face. Also, look at this posture. This is This is a guy who wants a drink bad.
Look at the stain on the knee or cuff of the pants down by his foot.
Yeah.
There's like 2 white stains, like bleach
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah. It doesn't shoot out anymore. It just drips.
Can you believe he brings 1 pair of pants with him to this convention and they have stains on them?
Yes.
Those are probably his cleanest.
And they told me to get a nose job.
Oh,
But I did.
I would have picked you.
Thank you. I don't
Look at this pose. Look at what is he doing?
I don't know.
It's like those guards in front of Buckingham Palace, you know? Like relax.
Yeah,
You're doing an interview with a chick.
He's about to make a speech in front of the United Nations.
Right.
What is that?
He's up on charges. I mean, not yet, but you never know. Shuli's 100% right. Robert Blake was in trouble for giving free autographs at an event. It undercut those charging for them. Yeah, it's the same in wrestling conventions. You know, nobody goes into business for themselves with the prices.
Yeah, the prices are pretty much universal.
Yeah,
I was at one back in Buffalo a few months ago, and yeah, like no matter who they were, it was the same price.
Yeah,
and some well-known
right.
Who was it? Earl Miller was there. Baba Booey was there.
Baba Booey. What is he
John
now?
DeResta, some comedian.
Yeah, John DeResta.
And yep. So and then I flashed my
Look at him
boobs.
just rocking back and forth. He's
like a fucking catatonic.
But he's also, I think this is like withdrawal type shit.
Yeah,
I think he's really jonesing because you can't drink and do your shift at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, and he doesn't have that full court press on this girl either. He's like not interested in her. Like he's thinking booze first, beer first.
Right. He's not even being he's not even being a creep. It could be that he's just waiting for this chick to troll him. You know, he's in this frame of mind where every single person is a troll. So this could be that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Netflix. He's scared, waiting for the dabble bomb. Yeah, he's waiting for her to take a shit on camera next to him or something.
Oh.
And I told my parents I was a dancer, and I'm an exotic dancer, and I told them on the show. And here's the photos from that. Here's
there you
us.
go.
Look, he's not even taking his hands out of his pocket to look at the photo.
Right.
What's in those fucking pockets, man?
A beer.
That's a great picture.
How handsome.
Right?
And then you're not so bad either.
Here.
Oh, now you fucked up.
So anyway, I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
I like to ask people what their first concert was. Can you tell me the story of your first concert that you went to?
My first concert was the Grateful Dead, and my sister Joyce drove.
Hey, shout out to Joyce.
Yeah.
She doesn't talk to John anymore. We learned from the tapes.
Me and 2 of the girls that we hung out with in high school, Terry.
Velvet, you're so right. He's lost with not having a beer bottle to hold.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right.
Nothing in his hand.
Go!
Nailed it.
Terry Tabarelli and Lynn Bramalley, and then we met our other friends at the Grateful Dead, where we
so this concert is like 30 years ago, 40 years ago, and you have to name people's first and last name that went with you. These 2 women, like why?
Yeah.
What is that about?
Like this chick knows them.
Yeah, like anybody's gonna go, oh, Tammy Fambarelli, whatever the fuck her name. What? No shit.
Right.
You go, oh, we went with Tammy Fambarelli, who later became Adele. Now you got a reason.
Right. Exactly.
We smuggled in beer, and we drank beer. Of course. And one of my friends, I fell asleep at the Grateful Dead. I didn't know.
Where was the show?
Nassau Coliseum.
Okay.
And then our friend Danny Malley, I guess, drank too much. And at one point, I looked to the right, and I saw him tumbling down the stairs.
Oh, no.
All the way down the stairs, head over heels down the stairs. So that was our first concert.
Did you
That was our first concert.
have a shirt from that show?
No, my second one was Joe Walsh, and that was much better for me.
Do you have
Later, he
tickets
did
still?
my album.
No,
I like how clearly this bit involves some sort of memorabilia with the concert, because she goes, do you have a shirt from that? Here you go. Hold on. Now listen to him just say no to everything.
You have a shirt from that show?
No, my second one was Joe Walsh, and that was much better for me.
Do you have a ticket stub?
No, I don't.
No, we have a great story from it. So
yes.
Thank you.
It's like, well, you saved nothing, and it's meaningless, this whole segment. But you got a great story about your friend, you falling asleep drunk, and your friend falling down a flight of stairs. Great.
Thank you very much. It was great to see you again.
Yeah, thanks
and
for
have
coming.
a great time here at Chiller.
Yep, and thanks for coming.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Oh, God, I wish my Photoshop was working right now.
Hold on.
It's better for me.
Do you have a ticket stub?
No, I don't.
No, we have a great story from it. So
yes.
Thank you very much. It was great to see you again.
Yeah, thanks
and
for
have
coming.
a great time here at Chiller.
Yep, and thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Are they sharing an headphone?
Yeah, but I'm not sure. Like,
why?
Why? Yeah. To what end do you need an earbud?
She's right there, and she's talking. It's not. You're not listening to a song on the train together.
That poor woman.
Doofus really is. Hey, thanks for watching that clip. We got a bunch more stuff from a bunch of different other shows. So if you want to support us, you want to be a part of what's happening here, subscribe, notify, and get yourself a membership. 2 levels, $5, $10. We got more bonus shows than we know what to do with. So help us out. Get in here.